Hey everybody, this is Julie with ReadySetStamp.com, and today we're going to be making a little goodie bag, and it's actually a get well bag. So let's get started here. First, you're going to need some cup of soup, instant. I like the chicken noodle soup. You'll need some little tissues. You'll need some tea. And you will also need one Band-Aid and a couple little cough drops. 2 or 3 will do just fine. It's just meant to be a little goodie bag for someone that's sick. And then these little cello bags I just got right at Michael's, right in their candy section and baking section. But I know you can get these elsewhere too on eBay. Let me kind of tell you what the length of them. They're 4 by, let's see, 4 by 9.5 inches. So this is how I put it together inside the little bag itself. I put the cup of noodles at the back. Then I take a little bit of adhesive on the back of my tea, and so it'll stick in place. A little adhesive on the back of my Band-Aid here, and I put that on top of this little package of tissues, so that'll stay in place. And this one I added 4 little cough drops. So that's that. And the next thing that we're going to do, I'm using the Create a Critter cartridge cut at 2.5 inches, and I cut out this little bird. I hid the face so that I could use a stamp set with it. And then I also am using, let's see, the little umbrella, and I also cut that out. Actually, that was cut out, yeah, 2.5 inches as well. So let's get started. What I do is just a regular A2 size card. So I just have some red cardstock here from Paper Tray Ink. And then I have this cute little paper that looks like raindrops. And this is from Bella Boulevard. And it was from, let's see, I have a small little piece left. Spring Flings and Easter Things. This was last year's paper, but I love it. Anytime I do anything that's got like a whale or any underwater scene, or this one is under the weather type thing, I think it goes perfectly. And I'm almost out, and I love this paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the little raindrops on top here. Center that. There we go. The next thing is, here's my little birdie, and I also cut out the little rain boots that go with it. Isn't that too cute? And the face that you see stamped here is from Peachy Keen Medium Critter Faces. I did add a little bit of pink marker to add some cheeks. It's really light. It's probably really hard to see. And then I did the white gel pen in the eyes just to make the eyes stand out a little bit more. And then a little bit of orange on the beak here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some zots on the back of this so I can make this stand out a little bit. So I'll get a couple little zots here. There we go. Put that off to this side a bit, because I've got a couple things to add here. And here's the little umbrella that I was talking about. Isn't that so cute? And this red heart paper, can't remember actually what line that came from, so sorry guys. All I have left is my scraps, so my scraps don't tell me where it was from, unfortunately. So I'm just going to add that off to the side here. And then what I am going to do, I have Wishing You a Speedy Recovery, and this is from the CardzTV stamp set called Heartfelt Wishes. And that's this one right here, Wishing You a Speedy Recovery. This is really great for I'm sorry, I'm praying for you, thinking of you, heartfelt thanks, thanks a bunch. And I like all the different fonts on this setting. Deepest sympathy. So anyways, it's got a lot of really, may God richly bless you. Got a really great sayings on here, so go to CardzTV.stamps.blogspot.com to get those. And then I just did some, let me get the name of this one here, some Tim Holtz Distress ink called Broken China, and I just did the outside of that just to make it stand out a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and use a couple 3D dots on the back of that. There we go. I'll add that right here. And then I've got, let's see, I've got a couple little clouds. I went to Michael's and they had a clearance on the Fiskars, the small cloud. So now I have 2 big clouds that I punched out and a small one. This is on clearance for $4.99 for the punch. So I thought, oh, that's a great deal. I'll go ahead and get that. So I did. I'm going to go ahead and just use my ATG gun on the back of these. And you can tell I kind of distressed it around the edges, the same thing I did with the Wishing You a Speedy Recovery. So I'm going to add 1 cloud here, and then 1 cloud on the other side. Okay, and then another tiny cloud on the right side as well. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, I have a cute little rhinestone flower that's going to go in her hair. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and get a glue dot out. My glue dots are kind of big, so I'm going to cut that down. Okay, now I got to get this little guy up here. I'll put that up right there. Okay, and then I am going to get this little, I have some of those butterflies left that Sarah from Live Love and Scraps sent me, which you guys know I use those when I'm making my cards. It's just a really cute little accent to do. So here's the little butterfly. I thought it would be super cute to just add it to my little umbrella there. Sometimes it's just the little details that make the card really stand out. So there's the finished card. And now what I'm going to do is use this as my topper for my little treat bag. So I'm going to go ahead and get my treat bag here. And I'm not big on staples because I'm always afraid somebody's going to hurt themselves, like cut themselves. So I personally like to ATG tape, use my gun here, ATG gun, so that I can just seal it up that way. And I always just put it toward the bottom. And I kind of line this up a little bit. And then I'll make sure I have it the right way. It's always important. And then I'll put that like right here. There we go. And I'll put that right there. And that's it. Isn't that just too cute? So anyway, I'm going to give this to a friend of mine who's not feeling so well. And hopefully this will brighten her day a little bit because unfortunately she got that flu that went around, but she's on the downhill slope of it. Thank goodness her fever's gone and everything. So anyway, hope you guys have a really great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.